I was about to say that it's one of those things where Haas used to do nothing but cheese, and even then he was like pretty scary and he would make deep runs. But the year, I think it was 2019 or 2018, there was a year where he actually made it to BlizzCon. And that was the year when he actually started playing macro. Like, he actually had, like, more than just, you know, his regular proxies and stuff like that. Like, he had more available, and then he just shot up. It was terrifying.
How much do I have to pay for Haas versus Turkey Dano match?
Oh, my God.
Wherever it is, shut up and take my money. Someone make that happen. All right, another PvP. I don't predict this one being as cheesy. This clan again, I forgot. The Insane Master Killers clan, gaming team, whatever you want to call it. In the bottom right-hand corner, it's the blue Protoss player. He goes by Destroyer.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Submarine LE, we have the Peruvian Protoss player playing for Unidos por el Vicio. It is XionS.
No flag?
I have a different mod.
Okay.
Yeah. I had this.
All right.
Yeah. I switched mods because for Desafiantes, normally we have like our CranKy Ducklings like logos, right? Here we have La Espira logo instead.
Nice.
Yeah. So we can't see each other's flags, unfortunately.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, at least you guys can see it. I can set the flags myself.
Yeah.
Now that I know.
Okay.
Nice. But either way, yeah, the flags are cool. It's a nice touch. It really ups the production value. Now we got the new splooshes and swooshes and all that. And production game just went up. Stocks went up.
I mean,
viewers went up.
Hopefully that's
tournaments this month went up.
Yeah. Hopefully that's not it. You know, like we're always working on ways to improve like the way the stream looks and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of cool improvements here. But now we're getting into a real, I wouldn't say real PvP, but we're getting into a regular, more average PvP opener here. So far, no cannons yet.
It's unfortunately, it's the more passive style of PvP. You know, no forge first. Like these guys, they're crazy. Well, what are they doing? There's no cannons. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, what was that? Stalkers? He's getting his stalkers before his cannons?
Right.
It's weird.
Doesn't make any sense. Wait, you know what doesn't make sense? XionS building placement.
Yeah, interesting.
Because
interesting also is I've never seen both players go for 2 stalker opener. It's usually one going for a depth somehow.
Exactly. Like if DestroyerTT opened up a depth, like there's no way for XionS to block the ramp because of his buildings. Like,
so that's pretty lucky that he went for stalkers even after he had the probe scouting. The probe saw it. Maybe he's scared of what that means, so he's not going for the depths at all.
Yeah, it's interesting. This almost looks like an anti-cannon rush, like building placement. So like the cannons aren't like close to your.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Why doesn't other Protoss do that against Dano? We'll see. Maybe he'll get to try it out against Dano. I just want to see a Protoss beat him, but oh, it's a late pull away. That's gonna die for sure. Uh-oh. What do you do here? He even brought the probe for extra damage.
Oh my god, and the sentries that were attacking the wrong stalker, so both stalkers survived.
With their tickle beams. The stalkers were just super ticklish and they were laughing so hard they had to run away. I feel like they should have target fired down one of the sentries maybe earlier, but it's a nice try. Good hold there by Destroyer. I thought that was going to get way worse with 2 stalkers versus 1.
Oh yeah, it was looking a little bit scary for him. Surprisingly, XionS was able to keep everything alive other than that one probe. And yeah, he's going for a forge, going for +1, so I imagine he's just going to keep wanting to pump out stalkers.
Yeah, also something we failed to mention, map number 2 is Submarine LE. That doesn't ever happen. I'm no PvP expert, but I don't think we even saw Submarine during DreamHack.
Yeah, maybe once, if that. Like it's great that we're seeing it here. It's beautiful.
And both players just macroing up the Twilight Council going down +1. That's pretty fast.
Yeah,
What is this, like Stalkers?
I think 100%, right? We got +1 on the way. We got Twilight Council on the way. I imagine for Blink. So we're gonna have this weird dynamic where we have Blink Stalkers against like Stalker Immortal.
Yeah, I think at this point, if you are the blue Protoss Destroyer, you just defend with your Immortals. Immortals are pretty good for defense, I feel. He's got a lot of sentries, also good for defense. He's got everything that he needs to hold the push from Xion's.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you need a lot of control, a lot of like really good target fire, because we do see Blink is on the way. Again, there's going to be a timing with +1, so he's going to have a decent amount of Stalkers. If he's able to like catch out the Immortal and focus it down, then maybe he can like start in Snowball. But DestroyerTT, like, he's going to want to protect that.
Yeah, he's going for Vision instead of another Immortal, and he's going to move out now. I don't know if that's the right call.
Oh, yeah, this is a little bit scary. I mean, to be fair, Blink isn't done, so Force Fields are still going to be pretty good.
Yeah, maybe that's what he's going for, but he could lose a lot here, and that's a long walk home.
Yeah.
No Warp Prism. There's a shield battery here. You can get overcharge on it. He's really got to work something with these Force Fields here.
Yeah, we'll see how good they're going to be. I mean, there's already a concave already set up for XionS. He's ready to receive.
He's trying to bait them out. I think he saw that and he's like, all right, I can go home. I mean, I guess that's something to do instead of having your army just sit at home.
Yeah, force XionS to throw down 2 extra shield batteries and warping units when maybe he didn't want to, like scare him a little bit.
He's just lucky there was no War Prism anywhere, or I guess he knew there was no Robo, but he's lucky there wasn't some Blink Stalkers waiting to blink in to his main or natural. But now Destroyer's taking the third base. I believe both players have checked already. I guess no, actually he hasn't seen this yet.
Yeah, XionS, he still doesn't know, but he's going for his own third. I think what's cool is DestroyerTT, he threw down a Robotics Bay and he's throwing down another Robo, so whoa, what? I thought we were gonna I thought we were gonna see Disruptors, but he's not going for that.
Yeah, I feel like he's probably still gonna go for Disruptors, I think maybe. You can't really have like 10 Colossus in your army. You don't really see that too often, so he's going for another Robo. I suspect he'll get like maybe 4 or 5 Colossus and then switch into something else. Yeah,
because like Colossus in a PvP is, again, not something you really see. Like, it's good against like Stalkers and Adepts, I guess, but against, Zealots and Adepts, I guess, but not really against Stalkers.
You could just go super Immortal heavy as well.
True.
You could get an Immortal and a Disruptor out at a time. That wouldn't be a bad play. But I don't know, I feel like with the Robo units, you don't really need too many of each of them. Like, you never see an army with 10 Immortals. Okay, Disruptors, 2 at a time. I guess he's going for the fastest possible hit he can go for.
Yeah. And honestly, I love this. Like, Disruptors in PvP are amazing. I guess he got the Colossus just because he wanted to, like, diversify a little bit. You know, have something in his army.
Yeah, he can still continue to diversify, but the first units you want to get out are probably the Disruptors. We'll see what he does. Like, the double Robo that's like his play he's going for. So we'll see what he does with the double Robo as the Gateway Explosion comes. And also, XionS have had pretty good scouting the entire game. He's been sending over Hallucinated Phoenix constantly.
Yeah, he keeps checking the third base. He sees the worker count as well. Meanwhile, DestroyerTT, he actually pulls
coming
back.
all the way home.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of static defense though, so he shouldn't lose anything.
I'm honestly
very...
Yeah, a single Stalker pulled the entire army home, and now that's gonna buy XionS a lot of time. XionS, he saw the Disruptors as well. He knows what kind of army composition Destroyer has. Yeah,
Destroyer still has a good opportunity here. The advantage in the army and more Disruptors coming out 2 at a time. It's gonna be hard to combat because those are really just zoning, and every time he wastes one, he's practically gonna have another one popping out. So getting Zealot legs, and when Zealot legs kicks in, he can change his army composition up a little bit as well.
Hey, look at the way XionS is setting up to surround the army. Like, oh my god, he's like push in, I dare you. I'm coming for you with my charge lots, and I mean the force fields are good.
Yeah. I think that was more of a scared positioning because, yeah, with that many force fields, he could wall off that side and the side behind him and still do good. The Zealots, though, the warp in was just in time. He's going to recall most of the army, but a lot of the the robo units are gonna stay there and die.
Oh
He
yeah,
got one disruptor shot. I don't know if he's gonna take it now. He's not gonna be able to take it.
Exactly. Like the rally was like he recalled, but the rally was still on the way, so he's gonna lose 2 disruptors and immortal for free as well. Like, mate, those zealots did so much for XionS.
Yeah, that was pretty good. The zealots right in the end were the kicker there. That was a lot of zealots though.
This is the messiest main I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'll be real here. This is absolutely disgusting. We need to get an architect in here. We need to get steel in here and like sort this out. Like, he's running out of room to throw buildings down.
Yeah, that looks like me when I play Protoss.
Oh my god.
Crazy. Yeah, there's 2 Stargates, and then he's got the Templar archives up there, and now he's going for the fleet beacon. What's he gonna throw in here? Some Tempest something? Maybe just a mothership? I think just a mothership would be cool.
We'll see, because he did throw down the double Stargate earlier when DestroyerTT was attacking. With this fleet beacon, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, like he could just go straight into Skytoss with like carriers. He's throwing down the 3rd Stargate.
Well, good thing he has a terrible Sin City here. It's gonna be hard for those zealots to get around.
Yeah.
Wow, it's just like a backyard brawl, just zealots versus zealots punching each other in the face.
Oh god.
And they're both expanding again.
Yeah, they're both expanding. They're both taking their bases. Again, to be fair, DestroyerTT, he lost a lot of expensive robo units. We'll see if he's able to hold on here. There are no shield batteries that are set up in the center.
Yeah, they opted to take the same side of bases, which is interesting. That could cause faster fights in a couple of minutes here.
Oh.
Carriers, interesting.
Okay, and
like those are just stuck on the zealots or something.
Yeah, like there are a couple of there's a decent amount of Archons with this, so we'll see.
That's what I was about to say. He's been getting Archons, and he's getting his upgrades as well, so not bad. He's down 1 upgrade though, so is he just now getting, is that +2? Yeah.
Yeah.
Destroyer's getting +2, XionS +3. And now he's finally going for the flyer upgrades as well, so he can get those carriers packing a punch. Oh, geez, he's gonna have to abandon ship here.
Exactly. DestroyerTT is pushing in, and a lot of the supply is in those carriers, and the carriers, they aren't ready. Yeah,
this is dicey. He's gonna lose that base, which, you know, it's pretty bad. He's pretty low on economy right now.
Yeah.
How do you even split your army here?
That's the problem, right? The carriers are only just coming out. They have 4 interceptors each. Like, they're not ready for a fight. So I feel like if DestroyerTT, if he pushes in now, he can definitely take the engagement, maybe even the game. But he's taking his time.
Yeah, and he can only produce 1 carrier right now due to his low economy. And that's honestly crippling, because now DestroyerTT has a way bigger economy.
Mate, you say the economy, he's supply blocked right now. He just threw down 2, 3, 4 pylons. Like, he's so heavily supply blocked, he can't make anything.
Yeah, that's rough. But he is, he's supply blocked, and DestroyerTT is maxed out right now, just about. So he's also supply blocked, but maxed out, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Now he's going to be pushing in. Sure, there are 3 carriers, but again, he has to realize how small the army is. Like, he has such a big, like, disparity in supply, but he's pulling back and he's giving XionS time to make more carriers.
Yeah, he's going to have to really focus fire down the Archons, which is pretty hard because there's 4 of them. The Zealots, they could just tank all of the hits and not really do a lot of damage to the Zealots because they're so tanky. Getting some more Archons in the back. XionS is actually winning the fight here.
Yeah, he's starting to push them back again. The carriers have basically been untouched. The Archons can't get anywhere close to them, and it looks like everything of DestroyerTT is going to go down.
I cannot believe that worked. Well, I could. That was pretty risky with the shield battery there. And the Archons, I feel like they should have been in the back maybe, so they can just focus fire down the interceptors. And the shield battery overcharge kept one of those Archons alive forever. It seemed like it was like 6 Archons versus 1.
Yeah, like the Archons, it's awkward because they're so thick, you know, they kind of like, they get in each other's way, they can't get forward, and now we have 6 carriers here for XionS. DestroyerTT, his only answer to them are Blink Stalkers, and he doesn't even have Blink. Blink is on the way. Yeah,
something else crazy to me is that XionS also had a couple of Phoenix thrown in. He had those 3 Phoenix, and those 3 Phoenix were doing a lot of work and tanking some hits. Like, you see one of them's pretty low on health. Like, I feel like those Phoenix randomly came into play there and really helped him out a lot. And now he's going for the killing blow, but there's 2 batteries here. He's got to depower him or take him out, or he's just gonna ignore him.
Hey, man, he's just gonna move forward, and we'll see if it's gonna work. Again, it looks like one of the carriers is gonna get focused down by the stalkers. He's trying his best to take them out, but oh, mate, the carriers, they're just standing strong.
Yeah, there's so many immortals in the front shooting at the stalkers, and the stalkers are just firing at the carriers, interceptors. That's GG, man. Those interceptors are really just good distractions, if anything. They just mess the AI completely up. It's really hard to kill anything. You pretty much just have to kill all the interceptors before you can do anything.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, the stalkers, they're a decent answer. The problem is that without blink, like you can't, like ideally you blink under the carriers and you focus them down, right? But they just
that's the answer. If you carriers or brood lords, you get blink. I can't believe he didn't have blink that late in the game.
Yeah.
He must have forgot it. And I forgot that we were in game 2 already.
Yeah.
GG.
Well, I think with that, I believe we are tied up 1-1 since we did miss out on game 1.
Oh yeah.
So I'm pretty sure, unless the scores were reported wrong. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1-1.
Okay. So we're going to the ace match.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting indeed. I can't believe the carriers worked. What a big brain play. I mean, honestly, he just didn't get blinked. That was it.
I feel like the carriers, they were a greedy play, right? Because it takes a while for them to come out. But we were talking about it, you know, DestroyerTT, he was a little bit passive in the center of the map. Like I feel like he could have been a little bit more aggressive with his army.
Yeah.
And punished XionS a little bit.
Yeah, double robo didn't pay off like he thought it would. I think that's what made him go into quick air, because nothing in a robo can shoot up. And I mean, you saw the gateways in his base versus his opponent's base.
Yeah.
Destroyer's base was pretty much empty.
It also doesn't help that he went for a robo opening, but that the first big engagement that he had, he almost lost all his robo units. Like they were basically reset.
Yeah, all the disruptors.
Yeah,
that was really bad, but we'll see. And now we know both of these players can make it. So it's anybody's game. It's also country kill.
Yeah, we got both Peruvians taking each other out. There's a lot of Peruvian players here in Desafiantes, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty much all Peru, Brazil, and then one other country.
Yeah.
Looking at the bracket. It's Peru, Brazil, and then we have one player from Costa Rica, and one player from Chile.
I like how the last one you list is Dastan as well. Yeah,
of course. Come on. I'm not gonna list it first. It's Dastan. He gets away with too much already.
Exactly. Look, we don't want to put too much favoritism out here, okay?
And also appreciate it, Airblade Orange, for the bits, the little sparkly thing in the chat. Thank you, man. You're great.
Thank you so much, Airblade Orange. You're always giving us them bits. We appreciate it. And thank you, everyone, for joining us here today for Desafiantes, which, again, since we do have a couple more people, this is basically Code A for DreamHack Winter Latin America. These are the top 8 players who just didn't qualify for DreamHack. Of course, the one notable player that we didn't get to talk about that isn't here is Darkness. Funada Darkness. Yep. Everyone in the chat, because he was invited, but he has class.
Wow, who goes to school? Freaking nerd.
I know, right?
What a nerd, man. We're not nerds here, guys. We're cool guys. We don't go to school. We play video games and cast StarCraft. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Lightshade LE. It is the Insane Master Killers player. It is DestroyerTT.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the Peruvian Protoss player representing Unidos por el Vicio. It is XionS.
So who do you think got it here after seeing the last game?
Like, I want to say XionS has some nice tech switches, some nice transitions. Very messy though. Very messy, but he makes it work. So I want to give it to him. I think DestroyerTT lacked a little bit of scouting information because like those targets were up for a while, and if he had spotted them sooner, then he would have been able to get blink sooner and gotten ready for them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he saw it. He gave him time to get more army out. Then he attacked and he lost. And then I think he was just being too aggressive when he didn't need to. I think he felt pressured because his opponent wasn't pressuring him, so he went for it. And you know, shield batteries.
Pretty much.
And we might get a Kuro curse if she's still alive and awake at this hour.
Oh my god. GI5 just redeemed a Kuro please. We will have to check to see if she's awake right now. If she is, we'll try and get her on. It is currently almost 3 a.m. where she is, but I think she's awake, so we may bring her on.
Yeah, she doesn't sleep. And yeah, don't forget, guys, shout out to Supremo Gunnaradastan. He's up at 56 now. That's got to be a record.
We'll get there. We'll get to that 69.
And then we'll shut it off.
Yeah.
We'll just be permanently stuck there. Wow, what is the odds of both of them going for Stargate opener?
Right, like we saw the fastest Stargate opener, and yeah, XionS as well. Again,
wow.
Like look at the I just don't understand the building positioning.
Because you're not a Protoss, bro. This is a pro gamer move right here.
Like he's throwing down his tech.
Something? You recall the stalkers.
He recalled the stalkers.
Counter stalkers. Oh wait, 4 adepts are actually walking across the map. What the heck?
Oh, there are 4 adepts coming across the map. They can shade forward, but this time there is a wall. There is a probe ready to block it.
Yeah, and Phoenix first. Okay. Phoenix versus Oracle. Ooh, instant recall. He goes for the lower health one, does not get it. So this Phoenix is gonna be able to shut down that Oracle.
Oh yeah, and
Destroyer saw that it was an Oracle though, or a Phoenix on his opponent's side, I think.
Right, that's the thing. Because of the building placement, he saw the tech, he saw that it was a Phoenix, so because of that he should be aware. Oh god. He's gonna try and catch him.
No recall here though. He just used it on his last stalker, and these adepts are gonna be able to continuously just shade and close the gap. Did he take out the Oracle, or did it back up?
He sniped it. He sniped it out of the sky.
Oh yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Now he can use the Phoenix for other things.
Yeah, definitely. Immediately we see DestroyerTT goes into a Void Ray, which again, Void Ray, it's not going to be too bad here in a PvP. It's going to help out a lot, especially against the Phoenixes. And it looks like, all right, XionS is the first to expand.
Kuro says she's ready.
Okay. We'll get her in the next game. What is sleep?
All right. Kuro says you have to balance your new microphone live. Oh, what picks? Hello? Get him? Yeah. Can they still shade if you pick them up?
Oh, I mean, apparently not.
Shade?
Yeah.
Well, he physically canceled it, but I didn't count how many shades there were there. Interesting. We need someone to do the math on that.
Yeah, definitely. The Void Ray is going to get focused down.
Wow, and the stalkers are trying to shoot up at the Phoenix, so now they are able to lift in full health with energy and everything, and he's gonna micro back, and that was a good play here by XionS. Really taking out that Oracle kind of messed him up there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like DestroyerTT, like nothing that he's gone for has been working. He went for the Oracle first, he got taken out. He went for the Void Ray follow-up, he got taken out. Now he went for a second Oracle. I mean, this could deal some damage with this already shield battery in the main, and there's just so many Phoenixes here. Oh god.
Yeah, and that Oracle's gonna have a. He's gonna have to get lucky.
Hmm.
That Oracle shouldn't make it into the base, but
Oh.
there it is. And he doesn't see it. Oh, this is gonna be the whole mineral line. Oh, that's the juiciest Stasis Ward I've ever seen in my life. The entire mineral line -1.
My God.
But at the same time, there's all in here from both sides, I guess. And it looks like with the probes help, because they're not in the Stasis Ward on the side of the Destroyer, he's gonna be able to win the fight. And the Phoenix are gonna keep trying to win the fight here. The Phoenix might do it.
Maybe. I mean, there's a decent amount of Phoenixes. They do have some energy. They are out. We have 3 Stalkers here. Meanwhile, we have an Adept who's trying to be annoying. But okay. He was able to take notice. He resumed mining.
Yeah. I mean, that was a little bit of lost mining time. He is ahead in workers, so it's not bad. But that was a lot of lost mining time there.
Oh, yeah.
And doesn't really reflect into the supply tab quite yet. I think due to the fact that he was also counterattacking. That's the whole idea, is you counterattack if you're getting some damage done at home. And I think that was good. He was able to even the score. He needs to maybe move some probes over, but...
Yeah, I was about to say he's a little bit oversaturated. There we go. Because at the moment, DestroyerTT, he is caught up in the worker count. And he's actually, mining efficiently here.
Yep. And here comes that Oracle.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh,
back again. Oh, Phoenix. Oh. He's gonna try it.
Yeah, he's not gonna get it off.
No. If he would have done it immediately, he would have.
Yeah.
This is what I was afraid of all along with the Oracle. They did keep the Phoenixes at home. They're not like out on the map. I guess he lost one, or maybe there's one somewhere else on the map. But he's down to 2. Oh yeah, he has 2 further up. He's got 4 right now.
So we're in this weird situation.
It's like the game restarted.
Yeah, especially because DestroyerTT, he actually threw down a second Stargate. So, and he's going into Phoenixes. Like, he wants, his response is to catch up in the Phoenix count. And XionS has stopped producing from his Stargate. So, DestroyerTT, he has an equal amount. He actually has better because they have full health.
Yeah, it's a pretty big brain move there.
Yeah.
And it's working out even better. He's like, I'm gonna catch up and then try and surpass him. And he's like, oh wait. He stopped making them. Now I just automatically have a whole great mess of air. But he's actually going into Void Rays now. I think he knows he won that fight. And he's like, okay, you're not making any more. Let me go into Void Rays, which do more damage.
Exactly. He's basically going to gain air superiority and then go into Void Rays and then just, get even more ahead in that respect. And, actually, he dives on top of the mineral line.
Oh, geez. He's going to lose some here.
Yeah.
But XionS can't commit because they're even now, 3-3, and his are weaker. They have lost health, so he'd lose that fight for sure. With that, the safety of Stalkers is going in to check to make sure there's no third base. It's just now starting. Is he going to pick up the probe? Rip.
Ooh, rip. If only it was a couple of seconds sooner, he would have been able to delay the third even more. At the moment, they're, around the same time, and I don't really know where we go from here. Like,
First throwing in Immortals with the Void Rays. I like that.
Yeah. Like, I haven't seen this too often. Like a PvP where it's not Blink Stalker, it's not Disruptor, it's not really Robo based. Instead, DestroyerTT is just going mass air.
Yeah, I think it was XionS had the crazy base, right? Like the build, the crazy placement of all the gates.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he goes again. Last time he had the double Stargate, so maybe DestroyerTT's trying to flip the switch on him and go into his own late air game. I wonder why more people don't go for Tempest.
Yeah, I mean, like, what there is here, I'm just scared that this is just going to lose the Blink Stalkers. Like, XionS has Blink. He's getting, he's
getting another gateway.
Stargate. Yeah, he's getting another Stargate. He's going triple Stargate. Meanwhile, XionS, like, he's getting +2. He's gonna have +3. Like, last time he was ahead in upgrades as well. If he has mass Blink Stalker against, like, Void Ray Phoenix, like, I feel like the Stalkers win that.
If he gets more Immortals out, he should be good, but that's a very gas-heavy composition, and I don't see him going for any Immortals. He's not really producing much other than Void Rays right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I agree. Like, if he was going Void Ray Immortal, then I think so, right? Like, then I think he's okay, but I don't know.
But XionS, I think he's going to get a lot of Zealots put in here, so he might have the wrong composition to go against Destroyer, even though he could just go into Stalkers right now.
Yeah, especially because XionS, he's actually going for the transition. 3
Oh my god. Wow, we're just gonna get an all-out, just like Star Fox. Oh, right into carriers.
Mm-hmm.
And now Destroyer's going for his fleet beacon.
Yeah, that's the
this
weird
is gonna
thing.
get interesting.
Yeah, like
it's gonna be an hour-long PvP again.
Destroyer had 3 Stargates, and Xion's only had 1, but Xion's had the faster fleet beacon, so he's gonna have faster carriers anyway.
Did he see everything? Yeah, okay, he did.
Yeah, he sees.
I don't know if he saw the, yeah, okay. He doesn't need to see the fleet beacon, he sees a giant, thick carrier coming out of that. And 4 Stargates, I think it's safe to assume. 3 at a time, wow.
Jesus Christ. So that's a lot. There's gonna be a lot of carriers. To be fair, there is a window, and I love this Destroyer. He's going for it. Like, he can attack before the carriers come out, and then maybe he can take an engagement.
3 already popped.
Oh, good.
They're that fast. He's like just some chrono boost and all that. He's getting 4 out at a time. That's rough. That's probably, I think, how you do it. You save up enough to get 4 out at one time, and then you're instantly at a pretty good number. You got this Phoenix here. They're weak. They shouldn't go in and die this quick.
Oh, but the other Void Rays, are they strong enough? Have they been buffed enough to just dive on top of a carrier and focus it down?
There's only 1 Immortal here. He has no ground army whatsoever.
God.
Shield batteries are out. They're target firing down the carrier, and it gets healed up by the shield battery and then gets out of there.
Has no interceptors though.
Yeah, it's out of interceptors though. What happened to the other 3 that popped out? Did those die already?
Then they're on the way. They're on the way. Here we go. 2 more join the fray.
Void Rays.
That's the thing, right? Now it's only Void Rays. There's nothing else to support them. And now Blink Stalkers and Carriers, mate, they're just gonna take them down.
Yeah. Yeah, XionS is making his own counter Void Rays. Okay, that wasn't bad, but DestroyerTT. Oh, yeah, okay, nice. I don't know who's winning now. Destroyer has way more workers.
That's the thing, right? Destroyer has a 4th base. He has a 4th base, and he's going for his own carrier. So, sure, he lost a big fight, and he lost a lot of Void Rays for not much. If XionS doesn't counterattack, and if XionS doesn't, you know, punish this 4th base, then DestroyerTT is fine.
Yeah, XionS isn't even producing anything right now. He's making 1 carrier. He's pretty broke here.
Yeah, he needs to expand. He needs something. And just quickly looking at his vision, he doesn't know that DestroyerTT is on 4 bases. Like, he doesn't know about the top right.
Yeah, he is now choosing to move out, which is a good call. A little late, in my opinion, but nonetheless, he's moving out. He's getting out a Void Ray and a carrier at the same time. Even a 6th base, or 5th base, I'm sorry, here being taken for Destroyer.
Jesus Christ.
If he can hold this push and send XionS home, he's in a pretty good position. But he has 1 carrier, a single carrier here for. Oh, he has actually 3.
Oh, but it's isolated.
Yeah.
Flank
that should scare XionS away. Oh my gosh, carrier versus carrier. What are we watching right now?
The problem is that XionS has the Stalkers on the ground as well. Like, there's barely anything on the ground for DestroyerTT, so he loses his carrier.
Oh my god, and he threw in some Zealots here as well.
This could be it.
I don't know where the Zealots are actually just, there they go. They were derping around for a second. They came in, and I think that is it. I think XionS did it, even though Destroyer had the better economy. He might have been too greedy. Didn't put down enough defenses. There's no cannons or anything here to help, and with that, I think we're going to have our next player moving on here.
We'll see. I mean, a lot of carriers just went down for DestroyerTT, but remember, he has a lot of bases. Like, honestly, he could lose a base and all these drones, and he'd be okay.
That's true. And XionS is securing his own 4th now also, so yeah, if he takes out this base, he kind of just evens the playing field.
Yeah, exactly. Like, sure, there isn't really an army, but here we go. 1 carrier comes out. There's not a lot of Stalkers here, so XionS, he just has to trade as best he can. And the problem is, he still hasn't scouted the bases. He doesn't know.
Yeah. That sucks. That's brilliant. I bet he thinks he's in the lead here. If he would have reinforced this army with some more stalkers, I think he could have ended it right there. Yeah, look at this army he has at home. If he okay, he's gonna go for it.
Yeah. Like, if he had like a warp prism to warp in as well, like anything,
right?
Yeah.
I don't think he even has a robo.
He just hasn't been making any robo units. He's pushing across the map. 1 carrier, a bunch of Void Rays. What is this to defend? 3, 4 carriers? Oh my god.
I don't know. These Void Rays should do good, but as these shield batteries finish up, it's going to become more difficult of a break here.
Yeah.
I like the 1 Immortal, but I don't think it's enough versus these Stalkers.
Well, he does catch 1 Void Ray on his own, but 1 carrier, but he loses 1 Void Ray. He's trying to snipe another carrier, and he does.
Wow, he does get that carrier. They're out DPSing the shield battery overcharge. I've never seen that. That looks so crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's doing more damage and he's trying to snipe one more carrier, but it looks like he can't.
Wow, the shield battery charging it up as it's going down. It looks like a soundboard. But yeah, he was able to clean everything up, and now he does have that like amazing production from all these bases of probes here, and now he's up back to 80 just like that. And you know what, Light? He still doesn't know about those 2 bases.
He doesn't. He has no... XionS has no idea about those bases. If he did, I'm sure he would have been pressuring them. Yeah. Oh my god. To be fair, okay, so XionS, he isn't too far behind in the economy. He's very oversaturated, so his economy isn't great. I was about to say, like, he has a decent worker count, but they're not mining efficiently at all. So he needs to get another base. He needs to expand, slowly work his way up, and yeah, things are just slowing down again, man.
Yeah, if Destroyer gives XionS enough time, that could be bad. But I think at this point, it's whoever maxes out first moves out, and it's looking like DestroyerTT is about to max out. He sees his base being taken. He's moving out. He thinks it's an easy target. XionS is already too late to defend this. He's already not in position for it.
Exactly, not in position at all, mate. He's not going to be able to hold on to this base. He's going to have to cancel it.
The cancel.
Oh.
Void Ray showed up a little early.
Kill! He killed it.
Killed it. That's it right here, I think. I mean, what more is there to do but kill this army? These Void Rays are just going to absolutely annihilate all of the carriers, not even go for the interceptors. Outnumbered in every sense of the way here. 81 army to 71 army. There's no shield batteries here. Really nothing at all for defense. And this is XionS' last mining base here.
Yeah,
the Destroyer's going to go home.
I love the way XionS played this out. It's just the lack of information, right? The lack of vision. He just didn't know the situation he was in. Maybe if he did, he would have been attacking the newer bases instead, applying more pressure, being more aggressive. But because of that, he gave DestroyerTT too much time.
I feel like if he would have just reinforced that first fight that he won at the 3rd base, he could have ended it right there.
Yeah.
Continuously.
100%. But now it's not going to happen. He's going to lose a Nexus. He has a couple of air units left, but they're just going to be focused down, mate.
He couldn't make enough army to take this out, even if he tried, and he's gonna try though. For some reason, he's still trying here. Even though he's almost got double the army supply DestroyerTT.
Man, this is it, man. Like XionS, like he's not in DreamHack. This is it. Desafiantes, the last event for 2020. Other than the weeklies, he's gonna try. He pulls the boys.
Oh my God, he pulls the boys just for a good show. This is the last event of the year for him in like big Latin American events, and the probe's actually killing all the stock. Oh it's very hilarious. It's so hilarious. But you know, it's not enough. GG is called, and DestroyerTT is moving on up.
GG. DestroyerTT, he advances, but we have to ask for what? Because he's going up against Turkey Dano.
The turducken. And I think that means we have to wake up Kuro.
That's what that means. We need to wake her up as we are going to be getting ready for our next series. GG.
All right, GG. Sorry for whoever requested that, and you're getting it a little bit late, but that was actually a pretty long PvP.
Oh yeah, it was good. It was back and forth. I definitely think that XionS, he had opportunities, so it wasn't like completely one-sided. But DestroyerTT, you know, he was greedy. He got away with that greed, and yeah, he took it in the end.
Yeah, and now we are at this point in the bracket where we get to see Turducken win again.
Probably. Again, I have to look at Destan. I have to look at DestroyerTT and be like, mate, it's a PvP. It's Turkey Dano. You gotta do something different. You gotta try and cannon rush the cannon rusher or something. You know, like, just don't roll over. You know.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what he can pull out here. But you know, right now we're going to get a cursed cast. Actually, very in season for spooky season. Halloween's around the corner. Dia de los Muertos, I don't actually know when that is, but I guess it's around Halloween. That's close too. But regardless, we're gonna get the cursed caster in here, Kuro. It's 3:30 a.m. for her. F's in the chat for Kuro. And welcome back, Kuro. Are you here yet?